unbeatable, I'm unbeatable, I'm unbeatable.
I'm unbeatable. Couple minutes left to score. Every time they wanna clash, the winners kicking through the door. I am unbeatable. Chances running out of stop, and we're running out the clock. I fail once, never stop. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah. I am unbeatable. I am unbeatable, yeah.
Welcome to the British Basketball League YouTube channel. Whether you're watching in the UK or on the Fubo channel in the USA, it's double header Saturday. Later, it's a Northwest derby as trophy winners Cheshire Phoenix take on the Manchester Giants. But stay right here as the Surrey Scorchers play their second home game in the space of 2 days, this time against Leicester. The Riders will be looking to bounce back after their single-point defeat in the trophy semi-final last week. So calling this one is Tahir Hajat and Sheffield Sharks legend Mike Tuck.
Thank you very much, Jeanette. Greetings all over the world at this point for British Basketball League Championship action as the Surrey Scorchers take on the Leicester Riders at the Surrey Sports Park. My name is Tahir Hajat, and joining me is a Sheffield Sharks legend. Hopefully he's getting used to that title. It's Mr. Mike Tuck.
I can never get used to it, especially not from you, Tahir.
Ah, well, that's what we like to hear. Well, look, we've got some great action coming up for you. It's time to dig in to our starting lineups for today. For the Surrey Scorchers, they're looking to beat the Riders for the first time in over 10 years. It's Justin Robinson, Josh Still, Saquon Jameson, Padilla Wang, and Abdul Muhammad. Of course, they had a win last night against the Sheffield Sharks. It's tonight their night. It's time to find out. Let's see who they'll line up against from the Leicester Riders today. Their starting five: Kimball McKenzie, Mo Walker, Myron Thomas, Jaron Holmes, and Teddy Buckets Allen will dip their toes in the water of the championship after trophy action. Let's take a little closer look then at some individual talent from these teams, starting with the Surrey Scorchers and Saquon Jameson, Mike.
And Saquon had a huge double-double last night, 19 points, 14 rebounds, and he's only 2 rebounds away from his 200th rebound in the league, third in rebounds overall.
Well, let's have a look at the opposing team. Jaron Holmes is in the studio yesterday, Mike.
Darren Holmes definitely was in the studio. One of the most composed and consistent players for the Leicester Riders, and he joined us last night saying if they take away the three-point shooting today, they're going to come out with a dub.
Well, this great game is coming up for you live on the British Basketball League YouTube channel and on Fubo. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere. Welcome if you've just joined us to the British Basketball League Championship, where the Surrey Scorchers will take on the Leicester Riders. Our referees there, Joe Hodgson, Kemi Kinsella and Firouz the Darvant. My name is Tahir Hajat, alongside Sheffield Sharks legend Mr. Mike Tuck. He's been spending a lot of time in London recently in the studio, and now joining me on co-coms for this game as the Surrey Scorchers play 2 games back-to-back at home, and the Leicester Riders get their championship campaign back underway. We're excited for this one, Mike.
We definitely are. I mean, back-to-back game for the Surrey Scorchers here. Big win versus my Sheffield Sharks last night. Huge first quarter for them, so we'll be looking to see if they can continue that early run here in this game.
Well, that's one way to start it. Justin Robinson from downtown, and it was a strong start to the game last night that helped Surrey Scorchers see it over in the end of the game.
It definitely was. You know, Patty Wang starting the game off with a huge dunk, 32 points in the quarter. I think that's going to be a key for them tonight. If they can get out on the break early, build a sizable lead, and carry that through for the rest of the game, it'll help them.
Well, Myron Thomas getting the traditional paint touch that Rob Paternostro likes to use early on in the game for his first 2 points in this one. As Kimball McKenzie, he's almost knocked over there by Abdul Mohammed late on the closeout.
Well, that was Ottawa versus Oakville, Ontario there. 2 of the Canadians on the floor tonight. A little bit too aggressive there from Mohammed. You want to stay composed in these early minutes of the game. Don't want to get into foul trouble leading down the stretch.
Kimball McKenzie ready to get the ball into play, and it's just a little bit long for Thomas. As Josh Steele has possession. Riders have faced the Scorchers twice this season. That was in October. And at both times they came out the victors, but at the Morningside Arena, Surrey Scorchers starting out strong on both occasions. As Josh Steele, that one bounce back of the iron, rebounded by Teddy Allen.
Teddy Allen, great start for him in the British Basketball League, and huge take there. He's one of those guys, 6'6". If he gets downhill, gets a little bit of head of steam behind him, he's a tough guy to stop.
Averaging around 23 points per game in championship action as Elliot Wang floats that one over. Myron Thomas rips it down. It's going to be a real battle on the boards tonight between Jameson and either Walker, Thomas, Shelton. Kimball McKenzie fires that one up. Jameson claims the rebound over Walker.
Good shot there from Kimball McKenzie. Didn't drop, but the right shot from the right pass.
It's a foul there. McKenzie, it's a little too late. Josh Steele hits the chest and McKenzie turn.
You see Teddy Allen just able to maneuver his way through the Surrey Scorchers defense. He's had quite an impressive start in the league here, about a month in. One of the most exciting players we've seen enter the British Basketball League.
Justin Robinson, second attempt at a triple, and it's good to go. Justin Robinson, hot hand early doors.
Justin Robinson last night hit 4 threes for 16 points, shooting 66% from field goal. He's picking up where he left off.
McKenzie looking for a reply, gets it to go.
And McKenzie's, hey, I can do that too. We know he's a shooter. McKenzie able to knock one down from the top of the key.
Riders matching up. Nice hands there from Allen. Here's Wang. Guarded by Jaron Holmes. The screen comes from Jameson. Wang trying to find a way to the rack. It's a packed paint. Robinson in the corner. He's defended tightly this time. Nice pass from Steele, and Jameson, he'll finish at the rim.
And that's the exact kind of points you want Jameson to get in the dunker slot. Find him down low. He had a huge double-double last night. 19 points, 14 rebounds.
Horns action here from the Riders. Mo Walker stays top of the key. Mid-range Mo.
Mo from Scarborough, Ontario. Big mid-range shot there. The 15-footer. You can't leave him open.
The foul is called here as Allen reaches across. Mo Walker likes to shoot at least 1 triple a game in rhythm. And it also means for a defender that you can't quite just leave him alone like he had the amount of space and time there. Yeah,
the big fella product of Minnesota. He's definitely added that to his arsenal now. You can shoot that little 3, tries to get 1 or 2 off the game.
Paddy Wang, like big time triple there for him.
Patty Wang, always a one to watch out for on this Surrey Scorchers team.
Here's Holmes. Downhill, floats it up high off the glass. Little short, rebounded by Steele. Surrey pushing possession. Wang cuts back door steal to the corner. Mohammed is driving into traffic there, still trying to get out of the way. Back out to Wang, the pump fake. He'll drive, hands it off. Blocked away by Mo Walker. Can't help but think Wang should have shot that.
Yeah, he definitely should have. A little bit erratic play here in the early goings here. Both teams playing a little bit quick, need to settle down.
Kimbo McKenzie just has his back left foot on the sideline. I think if you're the Riders, that's what you want. You know, these guys are going to be on tired legs, and you want to push the pace and tempo early to try and catch them off guard.
Yeah, definitely. Coming off a back-to-back, it's tough. I mean, you look at Surrey here, a rare home back-to-back game. So these guys got the win, were able to get home, sleep in their own beds last night, but they're still going to be tired. You know, some guys out there playing big minutes from the night before.
Oh my goodness! This is exactly what I want to see in the British Basketball League Championship. Padilla Wang flying high in the sky. Let me catch that, throw it down.
Padilla Wang doing business above the rim.
Riders looking to counter-attack. Mo Walker inside, nice finish, fundamental to the left hand.
And that's where he's most dangerous. The ability to finish with both hands right underneath the rim. You don't want to leave him open down there.
Justin Robinson tried to change direction there. McKenzie just gets a little on it and it stays on the sideline. Well, this game is burst into life right from the off. No messing around. Wu-Tang Wang.
I think that's what you want to see from the Surrey Scorchers. You want to see energy in this first quarter. We talked about building a lead early to keep the momentum going from last night.
McKenzie comes up with the rebound, and it's a smart move there. Just forces Robinson to turn his body, takes the bump, and now it'll look like he'll go to the line. The referees are discussing the call. Oh, the basket will count. Was it a goaltending violation there, Mike?
I think it was, yeah. Hit the ball on the way down. Kimbo McKenzie, great little take there to break up the rhythm of the Surrey Scorchers. Obviously, Kimbo McKenzie, one of the more veteran guys, a guy that everybody else in this team looks at. Here we see, takes the bump, able to get off a clean shot here, and it was the Josh Steele hitting the backboard. Not allowed to do that, have to move the ball as it goes. McKenzie knocking it down.
Yeah, the M1 play there. 1 point lead for Leicester. 5 minutes to go in the first. Almost had it all here. Remember, doubleheader action today. Coming up, the Northwest Derby at 8 o'clock. We'll be here for that one as Wang fires up another triple. That rolls off the side of the rim. Now with Allen. Crossover to the spin, pull up, short jumper, gets the friendly little bounce.
Teddy Buckets, that's why he's called that. You know, he has the ability to create his own shot. Great job.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with more straight after this.
She died last week, sadly, and in 2019 the wreckage of the light aircraft that was carrying Cardiff City's record signing in the Milano Sala was discovered on the seabed of the English Channel. But it was this day in 1959 that the music died. The famous line from Don McLean's classic song American Pie, inspired by the plane crash in Iowa, which killed the 22-year-old rock star Buddy Holly, along with Richie Valens and the Big Bopper. Buddy Holly's band, the Crickets, used 2 guitars, a bass and drums that became the standard for countless rock bands that followed. He was one of the first rock artists to write his own songs, and he was a major influence on the likes of Bob Dylan, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, Eric Clapton and Elton John. And for those of you who are under 30, they were very big rock stars back in the day. The Jamie Music Drive. Everybody clap your hands. 13-16.
Welcome back to the Surrey Sports Park. We have started with a sprint in this game. It's a 3-point lead for the Leicester Riders, but Surrey Scorchers early doors bringing the energy. Riders matching it. Ty Hadja alongside Mike Tuckers. The Scorchers look to try and find the baseline pass here, now out in transition, and what is Myron Thomas doing there? That could have gone in.
Yeah, I think you got to leave that one if you're Myron Thomas. Let the ball fall where it will. Could have been an and-one opportunity right there.
Let's have a look again. Allen over Wang is bouncing, and it looked like he was about to go back, and then Thomas came across and swatted that.
Yeah, he'll be frustrated with that one, but still an opportunity at the line for 2 points here. And good job for Teddy Allen staying aggressive here. I think that'll be one of Rob Paternostro's vices in this game is let's stay aggressive. Let's make them work. You know, they're going to be on tired legs from last night. Take it at them.
They've got a lot of fresh legs on the bench as well. Samuel Idowu, TJ Lal, Duke Shelton, Blake Bowman, Connor Washington, ready to get onto this floor and take it to the Scorchers. Andrew Lawrence, though, he's come off the bench, knocks down a triple for him.
I mean, you couldn't find a more experienced guy coming into the game off the bench. He's a great spark for them. Big 10 and 6 assists last night, so picking up where he left off.
This is a one-on-one matchup between Wang and Allen. Fade away there along the baseline behind the basket. Really tough shot.
Very tough shot there.
Now Lawrence will go up for another triple. This one's short. Riders out in transition again. Thomas back to McKenzie. The defenders lost him. Nice pass inside to Walker, double teamed. A rebound from Muhammad.
They're struggling to find some rhythm there, but finding Mo Walker where he needs the ball.
Muhammad back out to Lawrence. Uses the screen from Jameson on the roll, all alone, two-hand, throwing it down.
And that's what Jameson does best. Put me in the pick and roll situation and find me down low. I'm going to finish above the rim.
Tied game now. 3 minutes on the clock. Allen firing up a three. Little off balance. Mo Walker is there to clean up.
Mo Walker, you know, we've seen it from him before. Remember way back when I was battling him against the Worcester Wolves. He's pretty unstoppable if he's got a foot in the paint.
He was incredible in those days, though, Mike. When he was playing for Worcester, he was averaging a ridiculous amount of points per game. He was fully fit, athletic, an absolute beast in the paint. And now, you can see over this season as he's recovered from those string of injuries, he's really starting to find himself again. He's making some incredibly important contributions to the team. There's that three I spoke about off the back of the iron this time.
Yeah, I think as you get older as a player, you realize your role changes a little bit.
Oh my goodness, Padilla went the 360 reverse layup. How'd he do that, Mike? How'd he do that?
Oh my Lord, he shoots, he flies through the air. Unbelievable play.
McKenzie opposite side catches the bump, and I'm glad we got a foul there because that means we're going to see a replay. Oof, Lawrence throwing it up, Padilla Wang. Life gives you lemons, I'll make lemonade. Check that out, baby.
What a play there, just hanging in the air. The guy can glide.
He's got off to a flyer at the beginning. No pun intended. At the beginning of this game, he's got 7 points personal. And, you know, sometimes he's taken a little time to warm himself up in the game. Here's the jam from Jameson. A few highlights early on for Surrey Scorchers. They're not showing any sign of tired legs right now.
They're definitely not. I think staying aggressive has been key for them. And they'll be up for it. 2 games at home, can't ask for more. I'd rather play in a game than have a practice any day.
Mo Walker, Myron Thomas having a tough conversation, but a respectful conversation between teammates. As Kimball McKenzie makes those free throws count. The substitution now for him as Connor Washington will check into the game for the first time. Let's talk a little bit about that conversation there, because from the outside perspective, if you're a fan, you're watching that, it might look like they're having an argument, but there are some really tough decisions you have to make as a teammate in a game, and you're going to have some tough conversations too, Mike.
Yeah, you definitely are, and I think that's the sign of maturity of a good team. You can't be afraid to call guys out when they've done something wrong or point something out. Constructive criticism is a key factor in basketball. You know, correct mistakes on the fly, make adjustments, and sometimes sometimes you got to put the hand around the shoulder, and sometimes you gotta raise the voice.
Well, a couple of big baskets, one after the other. Padilla Wang fadeaway, TJ Lal triple. Quinn Cooper's in the game now. More fire from behind the arc for the Surrey Scorchers. It's a 1-point game. Here's Padilla Wang scooping to the left. Rebound Jameson, and the foul is called there. Idowu just reaches over with his right hand on the shoulder and catches him on the arm. Yeah,
and Jameson did a great job of ducking in on the shot there. He's preparing for the offensive rebound. Ball falls right into his hands. Good take up here. We see Padilla Wang able to get downhill. The left-hand scoop shot not there, but because Jameson does his work early there, goes up strong, picks up the foul, rewarded with a trip to the line.
Well, it's real interesting to see Padilla Wang. He's really going for it at the beginning of this game. Knows that they're going to need to put a lot of points on the board. So quite a high scoring first quarter for both of these teams, 24-25. Jameson misses the first free throw.
Yeah, Padilla Wang, what a season he's having. His second season here at the club. Averaging 10 points, 5.8 rebounds, 3.7 assists, leads the team in minutes with 26 minutes a game. So he's a guy that Coach Lloyd Gardner trusts to be out there. He wants him out there. He has an impact on every game that he plays.
Jameson shooting at the 60% from the free throw line this season. Knocks down the second of those two to tie the game up with a minute left in the first quarter. Law. Allen. Going all the way. Oh my goodness, Padilla Wang's white. Not today, fella.
Not in my kitchen. Padilla Wang says no thank you.
And there's a rejection on the other side of the floor. Idowu.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Oh, and there's another one. Elliot Bailey this time.
Welcome to the block party. What is going on at Surrey Sports Park?
Here's the aggression on that one, Mike. I like the aggression. The slap away. Then other side, fundamental block. Idowu, meet me at the rim. Opposite side, Bailey said, can't let you guys have one up on me, right?
No. Denied.
There's the finish inside for two.
Both teams able to find the rim protecting properties here in this game. Love to see it. That Padilla Wang block. Unbelievable.
Cooper fires up a three, rebounded by Allen. I was going to say there's not been much defensive prowess, and then we get 3 blocks in a row.
Well, and both these teams not really known for their rim protectors or their blocking ability. So
Washington corner triple, you know he can do that.
Yeah, that's the quintessential Connor Washington 3.
Well, we've got 55 points in the first quarter of action here at the Surrey Sports Park. Don't go anywhere after the first quarter break. There's more to come.
Right, how old are you, Toby? 11 now. Make some noise for Toby on his birthday. Right. Right, we're just making some changes and subs. Come on out. What's your name? All right, Theo. So make some noise for Theo. He's stepping up. All right, we're going to have a quick layup competition. We're going to run down that end, take a layup. Run down this end, make a layup. We're going to see if we can make it in under a minute. We ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Come on, Toby. Let's try to get you a win on your birthday. Yo, layup, shoot. There we go. Oh, he's got it. Come on, Toby. Use that backboard. Softer. Keep going. There we go. Go. Come on, Toby. Good.
Well, an exciting start to this game. Connor Washington with the 3 at the end of the quarter to give Riders the lead by 5. Me and Mike Tuck stumbling over each other, trying to get all the words in to describe the action, Mike.
Oh, man, what a high-scoring first quarter we had there. Beautiful play there from Connor Washington to finish it off. Come on now, you can't give Connor that much space. You know he's knocking that one down.
Well, Riders have the advantage and they have possession to start the second. Here's Adowu, back to basket to the left hand, rolls out. And into the hand of the Scorchers. Padilla Wang started well in this game. He's got 9 points personal. Bailey trying to use his strength. And Adowu will claim the rebound.
Nice little rebound there from Adowu. Impressive little start to the season for him. I really like his energy. Good team guy, good hustle guy.
Riders fully rotating their roster, and Lal a little off with that pass and kept in play, and now Surrey will get it back. A little high five maybe next time between Lal and Adowu.
Yeah, right idea, just a little too much juice on that one. A little shorter next time.
We've already seen a couple of alley-oops in this game, a big jam from Wang, and then he gave us the pleasure of seeing another one right there. This time, he's the provider, Luke Okusiyeme, with the throwdown.
Wow. We're not even at halftime yet, and I've seen about 3 or 4 dunks above the rim. High-flying action from the Surrey Scorchers team.
Adowu for free, step down, step back, knock down. Keeping that gap, 6 points the difference.
Adowu saying, I got that step back in my game. Don't deny me that.
Wang finds Cooper. Cooper for 3. Looking to get an immediate triple in response. Misses that. Scorchers will need a stop here, but Adowu gonna fire up another. Hold that, my brother. And the whistle will be blown. And a timeout called, early timeout for Lloyd Garnicus at risk of this game getting away.
Yeah, definitely, you know. Tied up early in the early goings there. Leicester able to pull away, and then 2 big threes from Adowu. But here we look back. What a play there. Huge finish above the rim. Surrey just looking athletic as anything, as if they didn't even play a game last night. But here Adowu with his second 3. Catching fire here. Quick timeout from Lloyd Gardner. Let's put out that fire. Let's extinguish that fire before the flames get too hot.
Well, we did speak about, you know, they're starting at an absolutely fiery pace for the Surrey Scorchers. But then we said, look, they've got to be able to maintain this, because Riders are going to have the energy to keep pushing and pushing. And that's exactly what they're doing. And now this timeout call to be like, guys, we've got to slow things down a little.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it's easy to get away with, you know, getting into that style of play, up and down, but also recognizing, yeah, we played a game last night. Our bench is shorter than theirs. So let's recognize that. Let's get better at slowing the ball down. Let's get better at playing defense and stopping this Leicester Riders team from the 3-point line. They lead the league in 3-point percentage. They got to get a hand up on those shooters.
And also points off missed shots, missed opportunities for the Riders. There's been a couple of 3-point attempts on the opposite side of the floor for the Scorchers. Riders have come down the other side and made a difference in the game by making a big play.
They certainly have. I think this game's going to come down to all those opportunities, especially for the Surrey Scorchers team. You know, we know they like to volume shoot threes, but can they do all the other little things?
Back to the action then after the timeout. Cooper. Justin Robinson cuts back door. Steele curls over the top, goes to the left hand. That's spiked away, but a foul will be called just before that. And the foul will be called on TJ Lal, and he's not quite happy with that. We need to see the replay. Really, his arm there on the hip before the block. Thoughts on that, Mike?
I think looks like it's kind of clean to me. I don't know, a little bit of pressure there on the hip, but TJ Lal sticking with it. I think it was a great job from Josh Steele getting the ball, trying to get downhill around the corner.
What you're trying to say is a little lucky to get to the line.
Yeah, I think sometimes you get gifted them. Just don't ask questions, just take them.
Yeah. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
Josh Steele misses the second one of those free throws this season, shooting over 80% from the free throw line. 18 for 22. Surrey Scorchers in the championship, the team that gets to the free throw line the least. Down low In now to Shelton. Riders brought him in for the trophy to add some more firepower to their roster.
Yeah, and I think that's a great pickup from the Riders. You know, Duke Shelton, obviously, we've seen him before with the Newcastle Eagles, and he's an energy guy. You know, he's a guy that's going to get in there. He's going to be loud. He's going to give you hustle points, hustle minutes, and a guy that can kind of change the game without the ball in his hands. So great pickup from them. Good to see him back in the British Basketball League.
Law gets away from the defenders there, now going to work inside. Great move, grinding down the defender to the right hand.
Yeah, great patience from Law there, able to get into the paint, take his time, and find that right hand hook shot.
Lawrence uses the screen from Okasieme. Robinson curls around the second screen from Okasieme. He's going to call him again to try and get a pick and roll action here. Robinson's found room to find Steele, and that is way off from Josh Steele.
Miscommunication there from the Riders, gave the open drive to Justin Robinson.
Law now put himself in a difficult position. Shelton fakes like he was going to kick it out, but finishes.
There we go, Big Duke finishing inside, doing what he needs to do.
And now it's a 12-point game. We did mention just before that little Riders run there that the Surrey Scorchers can't afford to miss these shots and Riders run out on them and make plays on the opposite side of the floor. They make a couple of changes here. Abdul Mohammed, Jamison will check in. Andrew Lawrence on the sideline there, ready to inbound. Steele in the corner. Ooh, step back, then goes at Lal again, but offensive foul is called. TJ Lal putting his body on the line.
Great job from Lal here, able to beat him to the spot, get his feet set. Was he set there?
I wouldn't say he was set, but you could see the arm kind of extend from Josh Steele, hit him straight in the chest. And
yeah, I think he beat him to the spot there. I think deserved the call. TJ Law is typically a guy on the Leicester Riders we see matching up with the tough offensive players on the other team. You know, Rob trusts him on the defensive end.
Here's Washington looking for the seal inside by Idowu. Back to basket. Jamison's got one eye on the help defense. Idowu to the right hand. It was kind of drifted away from the basket.
This is something that Jaron Holmes talked about last night, how they wanted to attack inside. Anytime they saw a mismatch, the Leicester Riders were trying to looking to expose that and get the ball inside.
Oh, and then a sportsmanlike foul is called here. Sportsmanlike foul called. And Connor Washington. Let's have a look on the replay here. And it's a little bit of a tough one there for Connor, because he's closing out and Abdul Mohamed's going the other way, and it looks like he's tripped him over, but doesn't look like it was on purpose, Mike.
No, exactly. I don't think it was on purpose. Tripped up and puts the ref in a tough position. Tough one there for Connor, but a blessing for Surrey here. It gives them an opportunity to get some free throws and another possession to try and cut into this 12-point lead here in the second quarter.
Oh, they've got to make from the free throw line if they're given these opportunities. 3 for 5 from the free throw line in this game. Mohammed.
Nice little hit there. Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. Product of Montana State. Played in the CDBL with the Montreal Alliance.
Lawrence drives to the right hand, a rebound for the Riders. Yeah, a lot of British talent at Montana State as well. Jabril Bello, Ray Osborne was out there as well, and now he's making big waves in NCAA action. Make sure you keep your eyes on these British players in college. As TJ Law fires up a big triple, Riders are letting it loose on the Scorchers.
Beautiful play there, and that all started with Duke Shelton getting on the floor, getting the hustle play, kicking it back out. TJ Law, big knockdown.
And there's Idowu with a big block, and a technical foul has been called, and he's gone now, Andrew Lawrence.
Wow.
He must have said something pretty demeaning to the official. He's out of the game, and that's not what you want to see. Andrew Lawrence, someone with great experience, tossed.
Yeah, your veteran player, you want to see him trying to stay composed, but obviously Andrew Lawrence there Lost his head a little bit. 2 techs in a row, and he's out of the game. And he's a guy who, last night's game, he was a big impact player for them.
Lloyd Garner's not happy with the double tech there. There's the first tech underneath the basket. He keeps talking, another one. And he's walking out. I feel like, and sometimes as a player, you know what's left your mouth, and you realize, you know, those techs have come, you know it's worthy of those 2 techs, and you just start walking the other way.
Yeah, you gotta be frustrated with that, especially if you're Lloyd Gardner. You know, you want him, after you get that first tech, you know, it's maybe time to zip it up a little bit and close your mouth, but Andrew Lawrence couldn't help himself there. 2 techs in a row, gifting Leicester Riders here.
Now it's going to be a tough ask here from the Surrey Scorchers without Andrew Lawrence. Backup point guard coming off the bench. As you'll see Padilla Wang slide into that role alongside Justin Robinson. Maybe even have to use Josh Steele to facilitate at that role as well in this game, but it's not what the Scorchers need, as now they're down big here in the second with 5 minutes left to play. Idowu inside, right hand, and you can just tell how fresh and eager these Leicester Riders are.
They're attacking inside. How many times have we seen that one-on-one matchups in the paint? Leicester Riders doing a great job of exposing that.
Interception now for the Riders. Connor Washington trying to break away. Skipped across. Teddy Allen, you don't want to see him on the 3-point line. He misses it. Rebound, and that's floated over, this time by Idowu.
Leicester Riders just staying relentless, attacking the basket, looking for opportunities.
Nice spin away there from Steele. Justin Robinson gets the friendly roll for 3 to stop the bleeding for the Surrey Scorchers.
Yeah, and they definitely needed that one. It's probably been about 2 minutes since they've last scored the basketball.
Well, we're going to take a quick break now, but don't go anywhere. This game is a thriller.
Okay, so what's your name? Oscar. And all right, Oscar and Luke. So your challenge is to see how many shots you can make within this little break. So you gotta make a layup. Once you made a layup, you're gonna go to the free throw line. You make a free throw. You go 3-point line, and if you can get all the way to the half, we'll see what happens. All right, we ready? All right, are we ready? Let's go. Let's make some matches. 3, 2, 1, let's go! All right, we got the layup. Come a little bit closer, come a little bit closer. Keep going. All right, let's keep it going, keep it going. Oh, there we go, we got a free throw. All right, we got the layup. You gotta use those legs, use some legs. Push it up. There we go, keep going, keep going. We got about 30 seconds, keep going, push up, push up. Come on, crowd, they need your help, let's go.
Jordan Hunt is in the crowd. Of course, recovering from that horrific injury here at the Surrey Sports Park. It's great to see him being rehabilitated by the club, looking after him, and they're supporting today. And it could potentially be really tough watch for him, Mike.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough watch for him, and I think he's a guy that could really be useful out on the court there today. We see the Leicester Riders are just throwing that ball inside and being relentless with it. I think he's a guy who can help guard that position down low.
Myron Thomas attacking the rack out to Blake Bowman. He's going to fire up a 3. Rebound for Jamison. So how can Surrey get back into this game, Mike?
Well, I think defense is key right here. You've got to...
Oh, and a technical foul called now on the coach.
Was that 2 technicals on the captain as well?
No, I just think he's just given the one on the coach, and I think Teorgan Denby is trying to explain that it was him talking and saying something. Oh, in fact, he's saying that Lloyd Garner was talking to him. They're having a conversation with each other and not to the referee, and the referees give another technical. It seems like the official's at the end of his tether here, and he's just literally not going to take any more. Kimball McKenzie making the technical free throw.
That's tough when you're down and out and you're trying to claw your way back into a game. Technical fouls are a tough pill to swallow. You see here the ref calling the tech.
Reaction between the two players there.
Yeah,
Look, we're having a conversation with each other.
Yeah, Coach Lloyd Gardner not happy with that call whatsoever.
Oh, there's going to be a long referee's report after this
We've
match.
seen 3 techs in this game already. This is spicy.
As Padilla Wang tries to find Jameson inside. Fadeaway jumper for Jameson's no good. Rebounded by Thomas. And the shooting percentage is slowly going down for the Scorchers.
Yeah, you got to rely on your offense. You got to rely on your game plan. Can't keep relying on quick shots. And tough turnover there from Kimball McKenzie. A rare turnover there from Kimball McKenzie. Little miscommunication. Never see Coach Lloyd Gardner.
Well, now he's also going to be in a tough spot, because if there's a bench team, he's going to have to leave the game. And says anything else to the officials, he's going to end up leaving the game, and a foul is called. Padilla Wang leans forward to finger roll the ball into the rim. 2 shots to come for him.
No, and you're exactly right there. You know, another tech call on Lloyd Gardner would mean he'd be ejected from the game as well. And that would be a player and a coach ejected in one game. So you want to make sure he stays level-headed. He's going to have to be a bit more reserved throughout the game.
Riders on pace for a high-scoring first half. As Padilla Wang knocks down the first of those 2, gets the little bobble around.
Yeah, Padilla Wang there knocks himself into double digits, 10 points. He's been that one shining light for the Surrey Scorchers today.
Ball into play. McKenzie. Holmes. Going to work. Turnover from the Riders again, throwing that one away.
And careless turnovers here from the Leicester Riders is the exact recipe to open the door to let Surrey get back in.
Well, I mean, despite everything that's happened, they're still only 14, points away from closing this game a little closer. Steele misses a 3.
Yeah, we know that Surrey lead the league in 3-point shots taken, and if they can find a way to get hot in a hurry, they could get themselves back into this game. But like I said, I think for them, all starts on the defensive end.
Duke Shelton's fouled there, trying to get back up to the basket. He's going to go to the line. I'm going to say this, but no commentary curse intended. Riders 8 for 8 from the free throw line so far in this game. Oh, no shots.
No shots. They're still on the ground. And another turnover from this Leicester Riders team, just not taking care of the ball today. More opportunities here for this Surrey Scorchers team to get back in the mix.
Padilla Wang's going to try and do that. He had a really tough angle there, tries to go high off the glass. Thomas, McKenzie, corner triple, good. And Riders end a run of turnovers with a big 3.
Big dagger 3 right there. We've seen this quick pace of game is actually helping the Leicester Riders out. We see Surrey Scorchers, maybe a little bit of fatigue kicking in.
Yeah, and the timeout's now called by Lloyd Gardner. I believe the score should be 51 to 34. And now, I mean, at this point, there's a lot going against you. What are you saying if you're Lloyd Gardner in that timeout, Mike?
Well, you've got to, I think, slow the ball down a little bit. I mean, I haven't really seen them run too much offense. I think you've got to rely on what the game plan is. Let's get to an offense right here that we can trust, and let's put the ball in the basket. I think once you see that ball go in the basket once, it'll give you a little bit more confidence and spur you on. The other thing is you got to get it done on the defensive end. 51
don't forget,
points.
Later on, 8 o'clock, Manchester Giants versus the Cheshire Phoenix. The trophy champions will get their championship campaign back underway. More games coming up tomorrow as well. Caledonia Gladiators will take on the Bristol Flyers at 3 o'clock. followed by the London Lions taking on the Plymouth City Patriots. It's Afrobeats Day. I'll be there enjoying the vibes, and we'll finish off with the Cheshire Phoenix. They're on a back-to-back. They'll be at home against the Newcastle Eagles, who come off the loss against the London Lions. Live on Sky Sports. You were there for that one, Mike.
Yeah, exciting one, exciting one. We love to see it. My boy, Jaron Holmes in the mix. First time in the studio. Great to have him with us last night.
Well, we're ready to get this action. 2 minutes 23 remaining in the second, back underway. Here is Wang.
Be interesting to see what offense Surrey go with right here. Something to get a good shot, a good look open right here.
Well, the defense is good so far from the Riders. Thomas and Allen switch on defense inside Ogundengbi. And that's knocked away. Riders come up with it. Mackenzie, Holmes, right-handed. Wang was trying to track back, couldn't reach.
Great defense from Leicester Riders. They're creating offense. And our boy, Jaron Holmes, getting out in the break and finishing strong at the rim.
Jameson there, just doing enough to draw the contact. Foul will be called on Shelton, I believe. Look at those fast break points there. 13 fast break points compared to Surrey's 1, and we spoke about that. It's because of the missed shots from the Scorchers.
Yeah, definitely. I think Riders are taking advantage of that. Quick rebounds, quick passes up the break, getting straight to the rim, being downhill, being aggressive, and that's why they got 53 points with over a minute left in this first half. But Jameson, he was the guy last night. 19 points, 14 rebounds, and able to get himself to the line here. They're going to try and get more production out of him if they want to claw back at this lead.
6 for 9 from the line, Surrey Scorchers. Chip away now at this Riders lead that they've created for themselves. And Lloyd Garner and the official having a nice
civilized chat.
Yeah, check-in right there, you know. Important to try
wellness check-in.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's important to get the official back on your side.
It definitely is, and I think he's going to want to explain himself, and it's still a lot of game left to play, right? If you're Lloyd Gardner, we talked about picking up that second tech wouldn't be what he wanted, so clearing the air a little bit.
Jameson makes the second free throw. And if you heard some counting in the background, that's the Riders fans counting how many seconds the opponent is on the line. For those fans new to the game, you're allowed 5 seconds to shoot the ball from the free throw line. I would say that's a little quick counting from their behalf as Holmes finishes at the rim.
Beautiful play there from Teddy Allen. I think, you know, Teddy Allen's known as a scorer in this league, but able to find Jaron Holmes there. He's also a playmaker, but unfortunately we've seen Jameson go down here.
And it looks like he's holding the top of his hamstring there. He seems to be okay. The physio's on the floor. Let's have a look at this. Trying to get across. It's those tired. Oh, he slips a little there and hits the deck.
It's always scary when you see guys slip like that in live play. They're able to get up and walk it off. Because the physios come on the floor, he'll have to sub off. And looks like he's walking it off. Hopefully we'll see him return to play later in this game.
Things could go from bad to worse if Jameson can't continue to play in this game for Surrey.
Yeah, it just exposes their interior there, and I think that's what we talked about. Riders' game plan is trying to attack them on the inside where they can.
Inside again, Okasieme with another alley-oop. I mean, this guy makes dunks instead of layups for fun.
I mean, talk about attacking it on the inside. That's his second alley-oop dunk of the game. Great play from the young fella.
Myron Thomas fires up the three. Another triple for the Leicester Riders. They are 8 for 14 from downtown.
Leicester Riders leading the league in three-point percentage. Myron Thomas had success against the Surrey Scorchers earlier this season, dropping 17.
Mo Walker, defensive rebound. Holmes just throwing it up there. Teddy Allen's there to recover possession, and nice little easy inside hand hook.
Yeah, second chance points there. You got to get a body on him, box him out, but great look there from Teddy Allen. Able to get the rebound. Nice little easy hook, easy two.
60 points on the board in the half of the Riders. Wang, he's fouled.
We talked about Paddy Wang being the go-to guy of this game for the Surrey Scorchers, and got the mismatch he wanted out on the block, you know, against the 7-foot Mo Walker. Able to drive past him and pick up a foul.
Substitution checking in. Doe will step on floor to replace Mo Walker, who I believe just has one personal foul. Wang knocks down first of those two. 19.8 seconds remaining in the half.
60-point half here from the Leicester Riders. Huge half on the scoring end.
They have a 19-point, or should I say 20-point lead against the Scorchers. Can they add a couple more points on the board? Going into the half-time break, time to find out. Let's see what they've got. Allen driving through the defenders, and Myron Thomas doing what he does best, finishing up on the play with the jam. Wang! Okasieme couldn't quite finish that one, maybe because it took a layup instead of a dunk on that one, Mike. What a game of basketball in this first half. It's had it all.
It's amazing. We've seen dunks, we've seen threes, we've seen techs, we've seen everything. Big scoring effort from the Leicester Riders, and the Surrey Scorchers here hanging on. Got to pull it through in this second half.
Well, we'll be back to break it all down with you very shortly. Time to take a break. Welcome to the Surrey Sports Park British Basketball League Championship action. The Leicester Riders currently in the lead in this game, 62-40. A Dan Routledge stat live for you came fresh into my WhatsApp chat. That's their first 60 points since 2022 playoff game in Glasgow. Listen, Incredible first half of basketball, Mike. Everything has happened in this half that you would like to see over a 40-minute game.
Yeah, exciting, high-scoring game, up and down, fast-paced. We've had above-the-rim plays, big threes, technical fouls, and ejection. It's a great game.
It's a great game, but there's also some important stats to show you why the score is the way it is. What are we picking out here, Mike?
Well, the biggest thing for me is the Leicester Riders rebounding. They're doing a great job of rebounding, taking advantage of some missed shots from the Surrey Scorchers, and that's converting for them on the other end. They've got 13 fast break points, but not to mention they're dumping the ball inside. A stat that's not up on the board right now is points in the paint, 28 points in the paint, and 13 off second chance points as well.
Well, there are the stats for you. It's time to take a little look back at the action. Story of the half, and what a half it was. Surrey Scorchers came out firing. Justin Robinson is 3 for 4 from downtown, but the Riders, unlike the Sheffield Sharks yesterday, they stuck around with the Surrey Scorchers within striking distance. So no matter how many threes were dropping, the Riders were making an important response every single time. But of course, we had big play after big play. Mo Walker was getting in the action. On the other side of the floor, we were seeing alley-oops. Paddy Wang was one of those culprits, and here he is again. Not only doing that, but he also gave us a nice alley-oop 360 layup, which you're about to see in a minute, which was insane. Lawrence, who's now been ejected from the game. He's had 2 technicals. And Jameson, who looked to limp off with a hamstring injury as well, Mike. Here is that 360 reverse layup. Oh my goodness, Padilla Wang. Then he liked to serve it up for his teammates as well. Okasieme with a couple alley-oops. Samuel Adowu coming big off the bench. He's hit a couple of threes in quick succession, making a difference. Also a big part of those 30 rebounds, Mike, as well.
Yeah, definitely. Adowu's been great for them. Here we see Teddy Allen able to take it down towards the basket. Oh, Myron Thomas finishing it up above the rim. What a play from the young fella from the land. And we see frustration setting in there for Paddy Wang. He's the only player on the Surrey Scorchers in double figures. He's going to be looking for more production from the rest of the cast.
Well, it's going to be an extremely tough half for the Surrey Scorchers, but it is possible. We've seen more impossible things happen, and so we're looking forward to seeing if they can make up the difference in that second half. Well, look, we've got more action for you to get involved with. We'll be seeing Newcastle Eagles against London Lions. That was the Sky Sports game, but coming up first, let's take a look back on yesterday's action where the Surrey Scorchers overcame the Sheffield Sharks.
They take on Leicester Riders tomorrow, but first they have to get through this one against the Sheffield Sharks, and tip-off is underway. Nice pass inside, and Paddy Wang jams it in off the get-go. Mohamed spins in the lane, out to Robinson, again for 3, drains the 3. Former 2-time league MVP, here's Bennett Cook inside. What a move, Bennett Cook just threw it over the back of his head and gets it to go with the hook. Surrey now the other way. Robinson, extra pass, steal, baseline 3, drains the 3. Lawrence, Cooper, deep 3, knocks it down, Quinn Cooper. A pair of back-to-back threes to end the first quarter. Surrey just switched to a zone defense here as Glasgow pulls up for 3 and knocks it down. Robinson, mid-range 2, knocks it down. Aitorok looking to go baseline. Glasgow going one-on-one, pulls up from the elbow. He likes that shot. Mohamed now finds Robinson, open for 3, drains the 3.
Oh my goodness.
And Justin Robinson continues to pour it in. Pipkins, stolen again by the Scorchers. And look out below, it's showtime for Paddy Wang, who flushes it home. Going against Cook. Out to Mohamed. Mohamed for 3. Drains the 3. Here is Wang. Nice pass, and Jameson says thank you very much. Easy finish off the glass. We're off to the races. Paddy Wang fakes it. Nice pass into Jameson. Puts it in and count it. Rebound tipped out into the hands of Glasgow. Glasgow, nice pass, and Green jams it in.
They need a basket here.
Step back, mid-range 2, knocks it down. The lead is down to 11. Robinson finds Lawrence. They've left him wide open for three, and Lawrence says, thank you very much. It's a huge three for the Surrey Scorchers. Sharks to inbound the ball here, and that will just about do it. The three-pointer is up, no good by Eitel Rock, and an important win for Surrey Scorchers as the regular season gets back underway.
Nice pass. There we go. First field goal of the game. Morgan back to Grantham. Whoa, underneath, jams it home. McGill, nice pass. Dopesh with the jam. Beautiful assist.
Wonderful.
Grim goes out to Green. Nelson trying to recover. Sharma can't quite get it. Taj Green can, and he throws it down. Well, they started slowly, but there's another great pass. And Sharma this time rocking the rim. Now it's Quealy, kick to the corner, and Nelson. He knocks down the triple, and suddenly London have a double-figure lead. Defoe continues to fill it up. So it's 5-on-4 here. And that's the open man, and Newcastle made to pay. And here is Delpesh, again rolling to the basket for the jab. Morgan, Matt Morgan pushing all the way to the rim, and followed and jammed in by Grantham. Stolen away. Here comes Austin again, all the way to the hole, and the scores are level. Well, this guy also has to be careful. Jordan Johnson on three, but he knocks down a three to start the second half. Goes the opposite way to the screen, lobs the alley-oop, and Taj Green throws it down.
Got numbers.
Morgan in the corner for three, and that's the problem. Here's Quealy back out. In the corner, Phillip for three, and suddenly London are torching them from the three-point line. Finally put Newcastle away, and they've maintained it since then as Josh Sharma jams it in. And the shot clock is switched off here, so London can dribble it out. And, well, the scores were tied at the half, but London with a 34-point third quarter, and they managed to pull away to a 105-87 victory here.
history of the club, because before the club came here to Guildford, it was Rovers were based in Bramall, and the team there were known as the Thames Valley Tigers.
Welcome to the British Basketball League Championship fixture between the Surrey Scorchers and the Leicester Riders. 22-point lead for the Riders, and usually we'll be showing you their highlights, but Surrey Scorchers, they've been putting up some big plays. Take a quick look at this on your screens right now. Some big alley-oops. Padilla Wang early doors, getting it done, connecting with Robinson, then with Lawrence with the 360 reverse. Then Padilla Wang, he also wanted to show that he's got the dimes himself. Okasieme using his high jumping skills to get up there and finish at the rim. I'm alongside Mike Tuck, Sheffield Sharks legend. This has been a phenomenal performance in terms of highlight plays for the Surrey Scorchers, but for the Leicester Riders, they are running riot.
Yeah, they definitely are. They're getting the job done. I think coming down here, every single player on the Leicester Riders bench and on the floor has scored the ball tonight. 60 points in a half. Very impressive outing, and they're doing it from all angles. They're doing it on the fast break. They're doing it in the paint, knocking down some big threes and some second chance points as well.
Well, there are all smiles on that bench, but on the opposite bench, it won't be that. Andrew Lawrence thrown out the games with 2 quick technical fouls. Coach Lloyd Garner's also got 1 to his name. We saw Jameson limp off a little, but he's back on the court now. Had a tight little hamstring after a slight fall to the floor. The Surrey Scorchers have got it all to do coming off our back-to-back. This is not looking easy for the Scorchers, but for the love of the neutral fan, let's hope they can bring it right back.
Well, yeah, for the love of the neutral fan, the Surrey Scorchers are definitely a team that put up three-pointers. So if they can get hot from 3 and cut into this lead, we might have a different story in our hands.
Well, it's not going to happen like that. Kimball McKenzie, oh, Padilla Wang, and then Thomas trying to follow it up, trying to make another highlight play for us to enjoy.
Some more above the rim action there. Very athletic game here. We see Kimball McKenzie able to pick up the steal. Kimball McKenzie, not typically a guy who's catching alley-oops there, but not able to finish off the play there, but exciting first play and going into the second half.
Jameson shaking off his injury, goes with his inside hand for the finish off the glass.
And that's what you want to see from Jameson. He's coming off a big double-double, 19 points, 14 rebounds last night. Needs to keep continuing and be that inside presence for the Surrey Scorchers.
Well, jacket off is the vibe now for Coach Lloyd Gardner. So we see him sporting his t-shirt, commanding from the sideline. Jaron Holmes, he's been very quiet in this game, Jaron Holmes. He's only got 4 points personal.
Great take there from Jaron Holmes. Didn't give up on the play. Second choice, another steal here, and it's showtime. Jaron Holmes getting up on the break.
I heard you, Tahir. I heard you talking my name. Here's a little jam in transition for you.
Jaron Holmes, studio guest for Sky Sports last night with me. Great to see him in the studio. And he talked about how they needed to attack the inside against the Surrey Scorchers, something they've done pretty well so far.
Wang curling off the screen. Back up top, Robinson. Waiting now patiently for this offense to evolve. Robinson's going to have to try and find something himself. Ends up taking contested mid-range as Myron Thomas has the ball. Inside to Mo Walker. Don't jump, kick it out. Teddy Allen. Nice little footwork there. Can't get a finish and a rebound for the Scorchers.
Good little play there from Leicester Riders. Sticking with it, but not able to get back on the defensive end, giving Justin Robinson all the space and time to drive down the middle. And with the 2 techs on Andrew Lawrence, Justin Robinson, the most experienced guy on the court, they're going to be looking to him to make some big plays in the second half.
Teddy Allen. He's got that real quick release on his free.
Yeah, and the high arc, too. Hard to block, gets it off quick, makes him extremely effective from beyond the arc.
Alvin Muhammad gets on the inside of his defender, draws the contact. He's going to go to the line again.
And that's what you want to see. You know, I think from the Surrey Scorchers here, we talk about, you know, making an impact right away in that second half. And, you know, for me as a player, I always said first 4 minutes of that second half, if you're trying to dig into a lead, let's make that first 4 minutes our best effort to try and cut it back.
Coach Lloyd Garner providing instruction from the sideline.
Things are heating up in there. Lloyd Gardner losing his jacket here in this second half.
He's ready to fight it out with his team as the free throw woes continue from the line. Thomas, Jaron Holmes on the free throw line, goes to the spin to the left now. He's looking to start putting points on the board.
Put him in the spin cycle. What a play from Jaron Holmes right there.
Diet Wang looking to complete the 5th alley-oop of the game.
We've seen a lot of those alley-oops over this game. Unfortunately, not able to connect on that one, but Patty Wang throwing down 2 monster alley-oops in that first half.
Thomas behind the back. Skipped across Jaron Holmes. Corner 3. Almost gets that to go. Jamison pulls down yet another board. Rebound number 9.
Jamison 3rd in the league in rebounding. And I believe with that rebound, he's hit his 200th league rebound, a milestone for him tonight.
Now Holmes. Thomas. 3 for Thomason. Riders. They are relentless, as we spoke about earlier on.
Yeah, and I think that, you know, let's take what the defense gives us. They're able to get out on the break and taking good shots, finding open shooters, a 3 in transition. Big play from Myron Thomas.
Steal. And a rebound now for Thomas, opposite side of the floor. Allen. Trying to find the next pass, and there's Jaron Holmes curling off the ball, and the timeout called again early by Lloyd Garner. 6 minutes, 6 seconds on the clock, and the Leicester Riders, they are making life incredibly difficult for the Surrey Scorchers.
Yeah, and last 3 buckets here for Leicester. Jaron Holmes, what a great little run he's had in the second half. Myron Thomas with the big 3. And then here, again, Jaron Holmes cutting down the middle. And I think for the Surrey Scorchers, the ball's not dropping on one end. You've got to be able to rely on your defense.
Well, look, if you're the Leicester Riders, you know, you've got to think that everybody's attention's been taken away. We've been looking at the trophy, and the Riders performed particularly well in those group stages. And the team that we saw there isn't reflective of what we see in the standings. I mean, they're 10 and 11 in the standings, sitting in 7th position. They now need to make up some ground, the Riders, to climb the table with this roster they've now put together. You know, they made the changes early on. It's going to be an exciting end to this season, Mike.
Yeah, I definitely think that their table position doesn't reflect what kind of team they are now. A breath of fresh air from Teddy Allen being introduced to this team, and now, you know, you've still got half a season to play here, so there's lots of wiggle room, especially through that 2 to the 7 spot. You know, all those teams are within 3 games of each other.
Make sure you stay up to date with the British Basketball League, heading over to BritishBasketballLeague.com. Quick shout out to all our viewers on TikTok. We're also live on Twitch as well. You can catch us in many places this season, and also live here on the British Basketball League YouTube channel. Make sure you like and subscribe. Foul is called there by Kevin Kinsella. End-line ball now for the Riders. 45 to 71.
Tough little run here from Surrey, just not able to find rhythm to put the ball in the basket. Could be the fatigue from last night popping in.
Beautiful step back between the legs. Let it fly in his eye. Pick up your contact lens, Josh Steele.
Teddy Allen doing what Teddy Allen does best.
Robinson inside Jamison. Rose to go above Kimball McKenzie. Great core strength from McKenzie. That's a poor decision there from Allen. Tried to find Thomas on the inside seal. Couldn't quite get it to him. Robinson off the dribble. Nice hands there from Mo Walker, reaching down low to stop the bounce pass. Quick Cooper though, for three. Can't give him that. They need that, the Surrey Scorchers.
Big play there from Robinson, sticking with it, able to find the open shooter in Cooper. Cooper, big spark off the bench for the Surrey Scorchers last night, continuing here.
Foul is called on the floor here. Foul will be called on Abdul Mohammed. And now we're going to have a quick break. It's make sure you don't go anywhere. You've got to join us for this action live here on the British Basketball League YouTube channel.
So you know what, we're going to put them to the test. Here we go, some Scorcher Ringers. So, what's your name? Evan. So we got Evan. And we got Sean. And we got Sean. Let's make some noise for Evan and Sean. Right, Evan, like you said, you wanted it, you got it. Let's go, let's go. Evan, you might have to come back. Here we go. Right, here we go. Let's make some noise. Come on. Oh, it's close. Real quick. Last one. Come on, everyone. Got time for one last one.
The action recommences here in Surrey with the Leicester Riders, and Teddy Allen back to basket, going to work, arm pulled down on his way to the rim. He's going to head to the free throw line to shoot two.
Yeah, just another example of the different ways that Teddy Allen is effective, you know, able to put a defender on his back and back him down. Spin move to the baseline, get to the free throw line.
He's got 11 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, make that 12 points personal. 4 Riders in double digits, 2 other players just 2 points off it. TJ Lal has 8, Samuel Adowu has 8 points as well. And there is 2 for 2 for Teddy to take him to 13. Riders remain perfect on the free throw line in this game. Wang turns the corner off the screen, Jameson inside, and one. Count it, Shaquan Jameson.
That's a beautiful play there between Patty Wang and Jameson. Coming off the screen and roll here. Nice little dish pass down the middle. No help side defense, big finish from the big man. And these are the type of plays that they're going to have to continue making if they want to chip away at this 26-point lead.
Really tough decision-making process there for Mo Walker, because you know Wang is likely to attack the basket if you give him room. So tried to come across and stop him from doing that. Myron Thomas was trying to box out Teo Ogadembe on the opposite side. You think that's the right read there? Should he come across and help?
Well, in this on-ball screen coverage, you got Mo dropping into an ice coverage there. So you, when you do that, you expose the middle of the paint. So communication from the weak side has got to be key. And obviously, Leicester Riders didn't have the right communication there. Gave Jameson an extra step towards the basket.
McKenzie finds Jaron Holmes. Nice deflected play there now. Surrey Scorchers can get out and running. Padilla Wang. Oh, nice work from Wang, throwing it up, rocking into the left, finishing sweet for 2.
Unbelievable play, and the athleticism is being showcased tonight from Patty Wang.
McKenzie, don't give him room for 3, and that's exactly why. Click, click, bang.
Big shot from McKenzie there. That's his 3rd 3 on the night.
Wang. Cooper 3, no good. Jameson, big ball, double, there it is.
Big play there from Jameson. 12 points, 10 rebounds.
I actually think that's point number 13 for him, Mike. He's racking him up quicker than we can see him come up on the live stats. Here's Thomas. And that's a foul there. Mo Walker just meeting Quinn Cooper as he lands to the floor. And there is that double-double stat for you. 3 minutes remaining, 13 points, 10 rebounds. He likes himself a double-double, Shaquan Jameson.
Yeah, back-to-back double-doubles, and a milestone for him tonight, reaching 200 rebounds in the league.
The man from Upper Marlborough in the United States.
Yeah, attended Bowie State in Upper Marlborough, Maryland, near Baltimore, Maryland, where I went to school. It's a hotbed for high school and college talent.
Quinn Cooper trades up for another 3 here. Remains that 22-point gap as a turnover again for the Riders.
Yeah, a little bit of careless play here. A couple turnovers for the Riders here in the second half.
Okadengbi, corner 3. Rattles in and out. Wang tries to get it, but it's deflected out of bounds.
Surrey Scorchers not able to convert on that one, but good look at the basket. But Riders, a few careless plays here in the second half. They're going to want to clean that up. Those could come back to bite you.
Those are those double-digit stats for you. McKenzie with 15, 10 apiece for Thomas and Holmes. 13 for Allen, who's in the corner here. He's caught in a tight space, has to try and find somebody. Finds McKenzie. Holmes, bounce pass. Oh, Teo, the vet block, and Jaron Holmes before the buzzer. Sneaks through the window, finish off the glass.
Big finish there from Jaron Holmes. Knocks him up to 12 points personal. Sticking with the play.
The foul is called there, and a late whistle. Josh Steele going strong. Foul called on Teddy Allen, and here's the play here. Big block from Okadengbi. Nice fake there from Jaron Holmes, and sees that slight gap to slip through.
Yeah, I love the footwork in the paint. You know, he's one of those guards who can kind of do it all. He's got great footwork, especially on the interior. Loves to drive, head down towards the basket. Good decision from them to make the pass, but even better decision to stick with the play and get the second chance opportunity.
Allen and Rob talking it out. Josh Steele on the line, makes the first. Josh Steele.
Big up Josh Steele, love that guy. Attended Duquesne University for 2 years, along with fellow pundit Ovi Soko, and also our boy Kieran Achara. Duquesne, loving the UK players coming over.
Well, he's not having a great night from the field. He's 0 for 5. And all of his points coming from the free throw line, of which that's 3 in total.
I think that's been a big factor for this Surrey team, is that, you know, we've seen Patty Wang step up in some big moments.
Teddy Allen from the corner, the 1-2, 1-1 press, the diamond press, broken. Connor Washington getting that pass off as Jameson's opposite side of the floor, finishing at the rim. He's just looking to point as many points as he can on the board.
Patty Wang and Jameson playing really, really well together tonight. Cerebral play there.
Allen. This is like a 2-1-2 zone here from the Scorchers. Lal takes off baseline. He looked to cop that one back and try and punch it, but he needs to lose his balance there, Mike.
That would be a tough one to do over Jameson. That's a big body in the middle.
Surrey Scorchers looking for those alley-oop plays again. Connor Washington, pull-up transition 3. Let me fix that net for you.
That's just effortless from Connor Washington. You can tell muscle memory at this point.
87-61 the score now. Riders on track for putting up over 100 points today. Quinn Cooper jacking up a 3. Here's Washington, slows things down. There is some 3-second separation between the game clock and the shot clock coming towards the end of the third. Teddy Allen, little sham guard vibes there. Elliot Wang just trying to reach. Called for the foul. And that is now, should be their 5th team foul, I believe. Oh no, it's just their 4th team foul. It's a sideline possession here for the Riders with 10.5 on the clock after the foul. That means there will be no shot clock to affect the decision making here. Just the game clock, 8 seconds on it. Teddy Allen going downhill and he just throws that up there, trying to find a foul, and Padilla went launching, and it wouldn't have surprised me if that went in, but it's 61-87 at the end of the 3rd. The Riders pile on the pressure once again. Let's see how much more pressure they can provide going into the 4th and final quarter. We'll be back after the break.
Okay, right. Looks like we're ready. Have to check though. I'll give you a second try on that one. Now, are we ready to jump the ducks? No. I said, are we ready to jump the ducks? There we go. Stop cheating. 3, 2, 1. Jump those ducks. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Keep them coming. I need someone in the middle. Let me see if we can get one in the middle. We got a red one in the middle. Still some time. Keep checking. Oh, we got 2. Oh, you're going to have a tough choice on your hands. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Any more? All right, let's find out. We got a red and a pink one. All right, we're just checking the numbers so we can make sure we get the right person.
Teddy buckets Allen, 15 points, 5 assists, 2 steals here in the game. 1 more quarters. Listen, I read out the wrong stat line there. 16 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for Teddy Allen. Going into the 4th quarter, I was reading out Kimball McKenzie's stats. He's putting up points as well, doing a little bit of everything.
I mean, both those guys definitely on pace for player of the game, making my job tough tonight.
Wow, this is it. That's the aim of the game. Make Mike Tuck's job.
Hey, make my life hard. Make my life hard.
Well, listen, big shout out to all the viewers who are live on TikTok with us and live on Twitch as well. Make sure you like and share that one, repost it to all your friends, and also shout out to our viewers in North America with Fubo. And of course, you watching on the British Basketball League YouTube channel. Let us know who your player of the game should be. We've just started the 4th and final quarter in this one. We want to know early doors what you guys think. As the Riders continue to dismantle the Surrey Scorchers, Idowu for 3 and a rebound for Ogadengmi. Jameson now with Steele. Left hand, Steele, he just has no luck today. Josh Steele yet to make a field goal in play.
Yeah, struggling to get it going tonight. Josh Steele, obviously one of those guys they look to in big moments. 12 points last night. He averages 9.7 points a game. Just not able to find his rhythm tonight. Maybe a little bit of fatigue from the back-to-back settling in.
Cooper. Felt like he had some contact then. He made that shot through the contact though.
Big shot from Cooper. He was 13 points last night. Product of southeastern Louisiana, southern boy, making his mark first year here in Surrey. Great little 1-2 step catch and shoot.
Washington, guarded by Wang. Lal, step back triple for him is good to go. Riders are continuing to make triple after triple. They are 14 for 25 from behind the arc.
I love that play from Lal there. Able to create the space and knock down a tough three-pointer.
Wang. Jameson, one-on-one with Bowman. And one play for Jameson. Doesn't care what the score is. I'm going to go about my business nonetheless.
And they've had success with him here in that third and mostly this fourth quarter here, finding the high-low passes. And here we see, noticing the mismatch, spinning baseline, big finish, and one play. Jameson shining light for the Surrey Scorchers team tonight. Able to come back from that injury in that first half as well.
He's shaking it off. But what do you think the future holds for a guy like Jameson? You know, obviously, you know, the Surrey Scorchers would love to see him back at the franchise next season. But do you think he has scope to move a little further into a team, maybe competing in Europe somewhere?
Well, you know, he's had experience. He's played in Portugal before, you know, in between seasons here. I think with his size, he's 6'8", he's got speed, he's got strength. He's a double-double machine, apparently. So I think he's making a statement for it, definitely.
Interception here for the Scorchers. Hand off to Steele. And he loses the ball. Okasieme inside and one. This young man also has a potential bright future. Not been playing basketball for long, but he's making plays in the British Basketball League.
Great night from him tonight. 6 points, 3 for 3 from the field, a couple big dunks. You love to see it.
I'd love to see Coach Lloyd Garner having faith in young British talent as well.
Well, I think Surrey has always been a team that's kind of fostered young British talent. And Lloyd Gardner, obviously with his background, Barking Abbey, you know, coming from that youth development system, bringing on a lot of those guys through to the Surrey Scorchers and to the Manchester Giants.
Well, a lot of people won't know that about him, is that he's actually developing that side of the game for the Surrey Scorchers franchise as well, to try and bring through more players and make their youth program reputable. Shelton gets rejected by Okasieme, and that's a shot clock violation. Great play.
And these are the type of plays you want to see. You know, still a lot of clock left. You know, there's still time. Got to dig yourself out of this hole, but plays like that are definitely on the positive side.
There's still time.
There's always time, baby.
Always time, baby. That's what we like to hear. Wang throws it up. Okasieme. Timing on that jump.
Yeah, timing, but good execution. Ran a Spain play there, a screen-the-screener set. Got the open lob, just not able to convert.
Bowman. Idowu here under pressure from Ogadengbi. Clock winding down again for Riders. Bowman on the buzzer.
Nice little play there from Bowman. One of the more athletic young fellas in the league, able to rise up, use his hang time to make the finish.
Padilla Wang. Connor Washington, little slip and slide on the floor there, and one basketball.
Is this the Harlem Globetrotters? What's going on?
Bowman kicks it out. Idowu for 3. Rebound for Ogadengbi. Out to Wang. Cooper, sidestep, nice move. Can he finish? No, he can't. Rebound for Idowu. Game's finally slowing down, man.
I think so. Still a little bit of run and gun here, but fatigue might be settling in for both teams, I think.
Bowman. Yes, great wear from Wang there.
Great
Covering after the hedge as Josh Steele finally makes a shot during gameplay, and he'll be relieved. If at first you don't succeed, try again. 5 minutes 54 on the clock, and Surrey Scorchers are keeping this gap at a 20-point difference. Well, let's take a little look at what's coming up in the British Basketball League. The All-Star game is around the corner.
The game of basketball requires a high level of concentration, advanced physical skills, and a deep knowledge of strategy.
It's also an unbeatable fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nothing beats unbeatable basketball.
Get it, boys.
Nothing beats high-flying dunks. Nothing beats three-pointer from deep. Wow! Woo. Nice. Nothing beats selecting your favourite players from the north and south. Nothing beats the best basketball entertainment. Watching the UK's best ballers, the sickest skills in the UK. It's the All-Star Game, baby. Unbeatable All-Stars, March 17th, London Copper Box. Woo!
March 17th at the London Copper Box. She stole your tagline, Mike. She said, All-Star, baby.
All-Star, baby.
Go get some copyright on that.
How about that edit for that All-Star promo, though? Shout out to our editing team here. Love that.
Yeah, incredible. And he's my guy, I believe, is Anton. Getting it done in the studio. Shelton, left hand for two.
Beautiful play there. A little Spanish screen action there. The screener makes the two defenders have to choose if they're going to defend the three or the lane, and obviously Duke Shelton opened the lane there. Great pass from Kimball McKenzie.
Jamison fumbles the ball there. This is the response that Riders would have wanted after the timeout. Holmes to Allen.
A sign of good coaching there. This Riders team has come out, not giving the Scorchers any breathing room out of a timeout.
Jamison. Cooper. Off the dribble. Off the glass.
Great defense, but even better offense there. Cooper able to find a way to kiss the ball off the glass.
Enough to see him get into the rack, but he can do that too. And off here from Holmes. 2 feet inside, big rebound to the left hand, doing a little.
Wow, you love to see the physicality. He's fired up, Jaron Holmes. Great patience from him and get the finish.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back with you very shortly.
Right, it's Aston's birthday. I told you it was a lot of birthdays tonight. Let's make some noise for Aston on his birthday. 13. Right, so we're going to have a little bit of a free throw shootout. We're going to see which pair can make the most free throws. So you're going to shoot from here. You're going to have a minute. You're going to take alternative shots. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Right. Take it in turns. Take it in turns. Come on. Push out. Push out. There we go. Ooh. Close, close. Keep it going. Come on, crowd. We've been quiet tonight. Let's make some noise. Come on. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Keep it going, fellas. Come on. Come on. Let's keep it going. Keep it going.
fourth and final quarter for what seems like a formality at this point. 98-74 the score. The Leicester Riders, they really are putting on a show right now, and they've got a lot more time to put some points on the board, Mike.
They definitely do, and if you're the Surrey Scorchers, try and stop the bleeding. Got just about enough time to try and make a run at it here, but great effort from this Leicester Riders team tonight.
Justin Robinson's in possession here, firing up the three as Riders come up with the rebound. Don't forget, this is the first of 2 games today. We'll be seeing the Northwest Derby a little later on. The Manchester Giants taking on the trophy champions, the Cheshire Phoenix. TJ Law to the right hand for 2.
Beautiful play from TJ Law there. Saw the opening in the break in the lane, got down. Nice little scoop shot with the right hand.
Steele. Shot is short. It was a tough angle to finish from there.
Kimball McKenzie bringing up the ball here.
Handoff action from the Riders. Allen is going to go to work and get himself another 2 points. You were saying this to me earlier when we were on the break, Mike. It's just he just gets like 5 odd points a quarter and slowly starts to build up to get to that over 20-point mark.
Yeah, I think he's one of those guys. He obviously has his big games and his big moments, but I think tonight's an example of when he's just kind of quietly gone about his business. You know, nothing too special, but every quarter, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 points a quarter, and all of a sudden you're looking at 20 points here in the fourth.
There's Quinn Cooper for a 3, and he is 3 and 7 as Teddy Allen misses that 3.
The Scorchers. St. Jamison comes out with 22 points.
Quinn Cooper ready to inbound, rolls it in to Justin Robinson. And here is Wang. Floats it up inside for 2 points.
Nice little play there from the 2-time MVP, Justin Robinson. That pops him up to 13 points. Great to see him back after that injury.
Well, we still want to know who your player of the game could be. So let us know in the comments who you think should take the honors today. What we do know is that if Kimball McKenzie wins player of the game, his wife has popped up in the chat and she says, if he does win, tell him in the interview to pick up milk on the way home from Surrey.
Love it.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's if he wins. And also, I'm not sure we'll get a chance to speak to Kimball at the end of this game.
That could be a deciding factor right there.
Yeah, and also, would the milk be lukewarm by the time it comes from Surrey to Leicester? That's quite a drive.
What are we talking about here? Whole milk, skim milk, what do we want? Let us know.
Baby milk formula, you know, like, listen, we need more information. The wife of Kimball McKenzie, let us know. We need details. Is he like this on a normal basis? Does he forget these things?
I know he's a superstar on the court, but he's still, you know, he's got to bring home the milk.
Yeah.
He's got to,
you got to do both sides.
Exactly.
On and off the court, right?
That's it.
Got to be a pro.
Man of many talents.
Yeah. It's a free throw for Justin Robinson. One of the better free throw shooters in the league. Justin Robinson doesn't miss many at all. In fact, I think he's only missed 1 so far this season. As he goes 2 for 2 there. His first free throws of the game to take him to 15 points personal.
Only 1 on the season. Talk about consistency right there from the line. Exactly what you want to see from a vet player like him.
Throwing it up. Side Shelton off the glass for 2.
Love that little play right there. Great teamwork. TJ Law able to find Duke Shelton in the air. Quinn Cooper with another big 3 there. We know he's dangerous from behind the arc and coming off the bench, being that spark of energy.
Well, they ain't got nothing to lose at this point. As Connor Washington replaces Kimball McKenzie, and Robinson will head to the bench as well. Kimball McKenzie, 15 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals, and a block. Leading the index score rating at this moment in time, and must be a thought for Mike Tuck, who is player of the game. We're not going to ask you to reveal yet.
Okay. I still got time. We still got a minute here.
Jaron Holmes, pull up mid-range. Kept in play by Wang, who just sits down on the chair to spectate, and eventually comes back into play, finds Bailey inside. Okasieme blocked by Bowman. Another high flyer. Josh Steele for 3. Bailey with another offensive rebound. Here's Okasieme trying the mid. Oh, he needs to work on his jump shot. That technique was not as good as his jumping ability.
Take it easy on the young fella.
Oh no, let's see how it is. You got to be factual, got to be honest. He's learning. There's a coaching tip. No way can work on your jump shot, son.
You know what, though? He's had a great night.
Yeah, I'll agree.
Some big plays, big confidence game for him, I think. Even though in a loss, big minutes for him. Good to see some young British talent out there getting experience.
And here he is. See, I mean, he was going to prove me right there, saying that he could do that, but you know, a little rim check.
Yeah.
Happens to the best of us,
The
Mike.
legs, man. The legs. Kicks in the 4th.
Well, this one will be dribbled out. Lloyd Gardner making his way over to Rob Paternostro. Leicester Riders, too much for the Surrey Scorchers. Today, 104-84 the final score. Little laugh and a joke between those two coaches. Mike, who is your player of the game? Who will be getting the milk today?
Well, special shout out to Kimball McKenzie, but I got to go with my guy, Teddy Allen, tonight. 20 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Big game from him. Quietly went about his business, getting the job done. Teddy Allen continues to impress us in his first year in the British Basketball League.
Well, unfortunately, it wasn't Kimball McKenzie, you know, who won playing the game, so we won't be able to tell him. We have had the detail. They want whole milk for his daughter, please. I think a text message is going to do better than us at this moment in time. Hopefully, he brings home the goods. And if he doesn't, let us know so we can call him out in the next game. There he is, Kimball McKenzie, but of course he had a great performance as well. You can't take away from what he was able to do leading for the Riders today as captain. 15 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds, 2 steals and a block, a little bit of everything. 4 for 6 from the field overall as well, Mike.
Yeah, that's the consistency you want to see from Kimball McKenzie. You know, he's a vet. He's been around this club. He knows what it takes to win. He's been in the big situations. And for this Leicester Riders team, coming off a disappointing loss in the semifinals of the trophy, this was a big comeback game for them. This is the game that got them back right on the right step.
I think Rob was saying hello to his mom there. I think so. He was saying hello to his mother.
Hi, Mom.
Yeah, listen, family guy, brother Rob. Every Leicester Riders player on the score sheet today. 6 in total from the bench. 39 points, 13 points from Lyle. 4 from Bowman, 8 from Adogo and Washington, 6 from Shelton. He also had 9 rebounds, Shelton. Let's take a look at the overall game stats for you then. Mike, look at that rebound battle. 52-30 on the boards.
Yeah, big rebounding day for the Leicester Riders. Just able to control the boards. And I think, you know, a lot of those rebounds on the defensive end led to quick offense on the other end, resulting in fast break points or bigger opportunities.
51% from downtown, 14 for 27 from behind the arc, 100% from the free throw line, an almost perfect Leicester Riders performance.
Yeah, and contributions from everybody. Every single player scored tonight. You had huge bench points, 39 points from the bench. A big win with the whole team contributing.
Well, let's take a look at the results and fixtures. Over the weekend, 79-93, Manchester Giants fell at home against the Patriots. They'll be coming up at 8 o'clock against Cheshire Phoenix at home once again, the Northwest Derby. Yesterday, Surrey Scorchers, they took victory. Hence the tied legs we saw today against the Sheffield Sharks. They was 82-75. The Newcastle Eagles fell at home against the London Lions. Of course, the score in this game, 84-104. Coming up tomorrow, we got 3 games, 3 o'clock, 4:30, 6 o'clock. Don't miss it. Caledonia versus Bristol, Lions versus Plymouth City Patriots, and the Cheshire Phoenix will go back-to-back against the Newcastle Eagles. There are the standings for you then. Leicester Riders still in 7th position with lots of games left to play in this one. Improved to 11 and 11. Surrey Scorchers 8 and 15 at the end of this weekend. They will be happy with that 1-on-1. Mike, though, your overall thoughts on that game, and maybe tell us a little bit more about the next one.
Well, I think a big game for the Leicester Riders. You know, obviously they're a team that are looking to climb up that ladder in the table, and we see 4 teams on 11 wins there, and second place is only 2 wins away. So incredible win for them, and excited for this next game coming up, Cheshire versus Manchester. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Live here on the British Basketball League YouTube channel, live on TikTok, live on Twitch, and other places around the world near you. Thank you very much, Ty Hadja and Mike Tuck. We'll see you at the next game, 8 o'clock.